Hey, what's up guys? This is your friend Captain India was back with another video, and this time around we are talking about the facts of the Motorola, a kind of say really big company in its own way, and they have done a tremendous job presenting themselves to a lot of us. They were kind of off in the market and came back, and now you all know there is a lot of going on. They have done a tremendous job presenting themselves. So let's talk about some of the things which are crazy yet cool regarding the Motorola. So you might know Motorola nowadays regarding the one thing, the operating system and the budget-sided smartphones came up by the Motorola. Motorola was founded back in 1928 regarding a lot of things that they have done and they implemented regarding the Android authorities and stuff. Afterwards, they were being taken off by the Google. Now they are being under controlled by the Lenovo. You might know it if you didn't know. Yeah, they are bought by the Lenovo and they make a smartphone under the Motorola company, but some of the tablets are off-sidedly connected with the Lenovo's too. So yeah, 1928 till today, really nice journey. Motorola till back then, you might be thinking what they were doing. Smartphones weren't that much, they weren't actually available. They make a lot of stuff. They were making car radios, walkie-talkies, and firstly they made it the car radios, which is really nice thing. So that was a big thing for them. Then they implemented walkie-talkies and stuff. Also the pagers. If you didn't know, pagers are the kind of they're really important. The time of the World War and many things, the messages have been transferred from the pagers. So I wasn't knowing a pager a lot, but yeah, at least it makes things cool. So when they came up in the smartphone market, they invented the very first cell phone in the 1983, known by the DYNA TAC 8000X, TAC 8000X kind of, and it was back in old days they were named by the cell phones, basically used for some of the things and some of the stuff only, nothing big. Then you might be thinking how the name actually came down. Before the Motorola, the actual name, they were being named by the Gallon Manufacturing Company, and afterwards that main focus where came to the cars and stuff like that. So implemented the Moto at the end and Motorola. So yeah, rolling cars, that was a sense of them. And nowadays, if you know Motorola Moto, the Moto things have been still implemented on their smartphones. They are currently, if you know, Motorola Moto UW5 or something like that, XYZ, Motorola Moto XYZ, extra is going on, if you know it. You might know the one of the guy who firstly stepped on the moon, Neil Armstrong. And do you know how he was able to transmit? Exactly, why from the Motorola, the very first company, Motorola was the very first company basically to land on the moon, and he transmitted via with the help of the Motorola's radios. Yeah, it's kind of say you might even didn't know Motorola has done a tremendous job in the field of the science and manufacturing and stuff like that. They kind of say when they came up into a smartphone very seriously, and it was okay but delayed a lot. And they were the very first to implement something which is yet cool, yet good, and yet different. They were the very first to implement browsing facilities from the cell phone, or you can say the phones, which was a kind of a really big thing to implement something. And nowadays, if you know, browsers are literally every other company makes a browser for themselves. It is kind of common nowadays, but back in that days, the browser was something like a big thing. Apple's popular smartphone, kind of says too popular today, after the not so popular, but still popular iOS 16 came up and iPhone 6 series got that. 6S is also there in the 6 series basically. Anyways, a 6 and the 6 Plus, one of the most successful iPhones yet to today, has I think is basically one of my favorite ones till today. Talking about the things, Motorola Razr, they both, how they are comparing, I don't know, but just imagine how much sales they have done. You might be thinking 15 million for the 6S and kind of a 10 to 12 million. But this guy, Motorola Razr, screwed up the market and got a 130 million unit sale, which is kind of a really far better, and people are still crazy about the smartphone, and they want the original Razr still today. And nowadays, if you know, the Razr is kind of a, say, the flippable smartphone. You might foldable smartphone from the fold flip smartphone basically, and people are still crazy about the Razr latest one. And on the other hand, iPhone 6 and 6 Plus came up with a 100 million only. So yeah, that's kind of a really big achievement back in 2016. Motorola is kind of, say, one of the most famous logo. You might be thinking, hey, it's a simple M. How famous it is? It is a triangle. If you look deeper, it is a really big logo thing going on. It was introduced in the 1955, designed by Zaki Steiner, and it was a really thing for a lot of companies to make a logo which is different yet cool and satisfying for a lot of things. Afterwards, some sort of tweaks came up, and now this logo. But back in that days, it was a really big thing. 43 is the Gallon manufacturing companies. They introduced the stock for the Motorola, and you might be thinking, hey, what's going to be pricing them? Back in that days, it was $8.40, and you might be thinking it's so cheap that I can buy a lot today. But back in that day, $8 were something different than usual. But it is nice that $8 were big amount at that time. So yeah, those were some of the facts regarding the Gavlin manufacturing company, or you can say the Motorola nowadays. And currently Motorola is under the power of the Lenovo, but still they make some of the cool smartphones and which are powered by the Android 12 out of the box, and you can say the Android OS, nothing on the top of it, but except the Razr series, which is having a MyUI. And anyways, these smartphones are really good from the Motorola, and they are expanding in a lot of ways, such as in tablets and stuff like that. So yeah, we soon gonna be seeing a bigger Motorola company, and they might be different than usual. So yeah, this was the Captain here. You're watching KRS and DRS. I'll catch you in the next video. Like and subscribing, wanna be appreciating our work, and for more content like this, press the bell icon so you get stay tuned to the channel. Again, this is Captain Diaz. You're watching KRS and DRS. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.